Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today it's your boy Nuggs. What's going on? So today I'm going to be reacting to some Reddit posts on r/DoorDash_drivers. This Reddit is kind of cringe overall, but I'm going to go ahead and take a look and see what's going on in the community. Obviously I have this YouTube channel, but that's a very small percentage of DoorDash drivers. So let's go ahead and get straight into this Reddit. First post we have here, delivery for I need pee. That's a very interesting name. The hand it to recipient instructions say hand to me, I need pussy please. Also just walk in and set it on the table. McDonald's one item. So that's probably sauce or maybe a drink, like the cheapest possible thing they could do. They're really looking for just a really cheap prostitute. I'd love to know if they actually tipped their driver. I'm gonna assume probably not. The person who made this post said the customer keeps getting deactivated and would continue to reorder under new accounts with the same name asking for pussy again. This is what's happened with the OnlyFans era, where we've made a bunch of men feel entitled to pussy for no reason. They're forgetting that this is the real world and they can't just put in a little bit of money and just have pussy spawn at their door. I know they're probably used to buying someone's asshole for $9.99 on OnlyFans, but that's not how the real world works. All right, next up we have instructions unclear. I accidentally ate your food. Hand it to recipient, and then the instructions say leave at door. So you could probably get away with this. Support is pretty fucking stupid. Take a picture of an enchantment table, send it to them. Real talk though, that's the most annoying thing ever when it says both at the same time. Yeah, that does seem like the best thing you can do in that situation is just to eat the food. All right, next up we have secret perks of dashing, and number one is free Chipotle anytime you want, as long as you don't mind it being an hour or 2 or 5 old. Because if they don't tip, it sits there forever, it gets nasty, and honestly, it would be nice, like free food, no one's gonna come and take that, but do you want 5-hour-old Chipotle? I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound very good. All right, next up, just picked up this Dashmart order, and no, I don't think so, and it shows your customer Braylon asking for $15. So that's one way to get free food. I guess I respect him straight up asking for $15 rather than giving the customer a contract violation and getting your $15 back that way. But regardless, what? Next up, I got some bad news for you guys. I think a lot of you are gonna be so surprised with this horrible news. Who could have seen it coming? DoorDash has lowered our base pay again.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
So it's coming soon. I'm pretty sure that within the next month or two, everywhere is gonna have $2 flat base pay, and this includes on stack orders as well. So $2 flat, meaning $1 per order on stack offers. But don't worry guys, this is happening, but they're making up for it with really awesome challenges like this right here, a promotion: accept and complete 9 orders in a row to earn $6. Now I'm pretty sure Lyft drivers have already had these streaks for a while where you accept a certain amount of orders in a row and you get like some sort of bonus, but I think it would be more than 66 cents per order type of bonus. I'm not really sure how much Lyft would pay, but 66 cents per order, that's pretty fucking bad. So 3 hours to complete that 9 orders. If you're taking every order, there's a high chance you won't even be able to do 9 orders in 3 hours. 3 orders an hour, you'd have to be really hustling. Which brings me to our next post right here. Ooh, 52 miles per 728. So that right there, do one of those orders and yeah, there's absolutely a 0% chance you'll ever meet that $6 threshold. Look, it's like a worse peak pay, but you have to take every order. Like, that is such a bad challenge. Speaking of low customer tips, now we have, whoa there, big spender. I'll make sure to not use it all at once. A customer added 51-cent tip on a past Chick-fil-A order. Keep up the great work. Nice. 51 cents. That's all we're worth, guys, 51 cents. But if you don't like getting low tips, then you can switch to earn by time and have 3 contract violations in 5 days, which is pretty cool. I imagine if you live in a big city, this probably happens a lot. The people that don't tip are often the ones that leave the contract violations, essentially saying that they never received their food so they could get a refund for it. It's happened to me like maybe 14, 15 times now. It's even happened to me on Uber Eats, which is kind of hilarious, but you know what? I shrug it off. I don't care. Keep doing it. See what happens. I still get paid. You screw over DoorDash. Oh well, the world keeps spinning. Look at that. Next up, we got me. That's my little face right there. Look at that. Interesting experiment of earn by order versus earn by time. Looks like no one upvoted it, which is kind of an L. What the hell, guys? But anyways, they said this was funny, entertaining, and extremely informative. Drummer Boy 1213 said, I enjoy Nuggs videos. Definitely comic relief from what we deal with every day. That's right, Drummer Boy. Let's go. He's a real one. But someone wasn't as happy about this. Now listen. I understand you're broke. I understand you're fat and you got big thumbs and you're sitting there. It took you 15 minutes to type out your little comment, but you said they are both not good at this at all. Listen, you want to talk shit? Making $100 in 8 hours is god awful, even for a Wednesday. This is how I imagine him typed it. I'll stick with having under 20% acceptance rate and low mileage. With his big fat fingers, because all he does is eat McDonald's all day. Listen, kid, I make more in AdSense than you make in a week. You don't want to try me. He deleted his account because he's so fucking scared. He's so scared of what I might say about him. So listen, keep them coming. Keep the hate comments coming. I won't lie. Sometimes I go on Reddit and I just look at myself and I see what everyone's saying about me. So listen, you want to keep talking shit? Bring it on, okay? I ain't scared of you. All right, next up, speaking of the people that, are the ones leaving the hate comments, we have right here 0% acceptance rate. Wow, I bet you feel fucking cool. You made $0 for likely 30 minutes to an hour of sitting there and just declining over and over and over so you could get a funny Reddit post. Do you feel cool? You didn't make any money, but do you feel funny? All right, here we have leave it door. Please don't ring the doorbell, please. This property is protected by the good Lord, a pit bull, and a gun. If you come here to steal or do harm, you might meet all three. I'm willing to bet this was Ohio, protected by fuck around and find out surveillance. The only thing this picture is missing is maybe like a Trump 2024 poster there. Next up we got leaving my door, knock on the door aggressively and shout, FBI, open up! To freak out my roommate. Nah, dog. No. There's gotta be a really good tip on there to do that. Because what if someone's getting fucked with, like and they don't get it, and someone just comes out with a gun or something? Like, people are crazy, dog. I wouldn't do that. Speaking of crime, speaking of doing bad things, some bad shit, this Shake Shack keeps their delivery orders under lock and key. Quit stealing, this wouldn't happen. If people would quit stealing food, this wouldn't freaking happen. It's not even Dashers. Like, for a while, it's like, it's only Dashers. It's absolutely not. There are people that are just random, McDonald's customers that cannot afford to order their own food, and they go in and, steal food. Quit doing that shit. If you can't afford McDonald's, you're a broke ass boy, I'm not gonna lie. All right, next up, speaking of McDonald's, we got, please make sure it's a Diet Coke, don't ring the bell, just take a photo, thank you. And someone ordered literally just one Diet Coke. I cannot even imagine how much that cost them. Like delivery fees, if there was a tip, all this Diet Coke, the upcharges, like it's gotta be like $15 for a Coke. This is why people don't have any money. You have to be a special kind of stupid to buy a Diet Coke. All right, next up, who wants more controversy? If my order shows up smelling like completely like weed and cigarettes, I'm reporting you. I can't believe that I would even need to say this, but that's disgusting. There are going to be people who go, oh my goodness, but weed, it's different. It's really good for you, and it's the smell, it's natural. It's the smell of natural weed. I don't give a shit. That shit stinks. Cigarettes stink. If you're smoking in the same vehicle that you have food in, you are a piece of shit. I remember in my old town, I would have a lot of DoorDash orders for Little Caesars, the best pizza around. It totally doesn't taste like cardboard or anything like that. There was this Dasher that I ran into that opened their door and trash fell out. Their car was filled to the freaking brim with trash, cups, lids, food, everything, cigarettes, whatever. And they came out smoking a cigarette in the same car, they were literally smoking in there, and they picked up a DoorDash order for Little Caesars. I'm like, what in the world? This is why I don't order DoorDash, you fucking weirdos. Quit doing that. And then stuff like this happens where you have, literally, look at this, cigarette ashes on top of my drink. Someone literally got an order and there's ashes. Did they use it as an ashtray? And they're like, oh, wait a minute, that's not my own drink. And then they try to flick it off. That's nasty, dog. If that happens, that customer is getting free food and you are likely going to get deactivated. But I feel like most people aren't stupid enough to actually get ashes on the drink. But regardless, just don't do that shit. If you want to do stupid shit that's really bad for your lungs, do it on your own time, Don't do it while you're dashing. Speaking of drinks, here's this person saying, Panera forgot the drink and I had to do it myself. In fact, I actually told the guy I would do it and he didn't have to worry about it. Moral of the story is fill the fucking drink. This is the same kind of guy that would give a homeless person $1 and then go write a Facebook post about it. Do you want a cookie, dog? You did, I guess, the bare minimum. What do you mean moral of the story? What's the story? You did your job. What's the story, dog? I mean, I guess he's rooting, he's on the same side as me. He's stop being a little bitch, put on your big girl pants and go to the extra mile. It's not even a mile, it's an inch. It's not even an inch, it's just doing your job. It's not like you're going into the back and you're making the Popeyes, you're flipping the burgers, you're putting the mustard on the sandwich. You're not doing any of that, you're just making the drink. It takes literally 10 seconds. Do you want a cookie, dog? All right, speaking of cookies, we got, well, this has nothing to do with cookies, but I just got to transition everything nicely. So we have, she let her kid eat my Frosty. I got Wendy's delivered tonight because I'm drunk. That's the only excuse to ever order Wendy's. Driver comes up to my driveway, hands me my bag of food, but no Frosty, and tries to just walk away. So I say, hey, where's my Frosty? She tells me my daughter grabbed it and there was nothing I could do. Oh, and she got in her car and drive away. And I guess the customer had actually tipped her $12 for a 4-mile trip, and her Frosty got ate by the kids. So another thing, quit bringing your damn kids. Now, I'm not a DoorDash customer like I said, but I did. One time I ordered Papa John's or something. I can't remember. I was on a trip. They routed it through DoorDash, whatever. They didn't have enough drivers. That's fine. The DoorDash driver shows up. They got this little kid running up and the kid delivered the food. Now that's fine. I'm sure that there was probably no sanitary issues there, but kids are gross. you never know. And like, I mean, I would literally shit my pants up until I was 17 years old. I mean, I just stopped picking my boogers and eating them last week. So honestly, I wouldn't even be blown away if kids were putting their hand down their pants and scratching their butt crack when their butt itches and they got home from school after, you know, putting really gross things I'm not gonna get into detail about. Maybe they put a highlighter up their butthole. Fuck you, Kevin. It is Pride Month. The point is, you don't want these kids delivering your food at all. Kids are nasty, they're unpredictable, just get outside and do it your fucking self. Here you have someone delivering to a kid and the kid stole it. It wasn't even the kid's food. They're just like, you know what? Sure, I'll take it. And they probably ate it. They probably didn't even eat it, actually. They probably went and told their friends like, hey, I just stole someone's food. We have 2 more here. Hand it to me. I'm not even gonna read all this. If you guys wanna read it, you can pause the video, but you probably don't. It's nothing crazy. It's just someone who has way too much fucking free time typing out a novel about their delivery instructions. Like, they need a friend, they need a hug or something. Like, if I saw that, I'm gonna unasign it. But before I unassigned it, I'm gonna tell them, you're fucking annoying, and then I'm gonna unassign the order because that is just crazy. But did you feel safe on this delivery? It's showing a very nice house here, and then delivered or contract violation, bitch. And it looks like a homeless person camp, so that is pretty typical. I do get this house safety feel on this delivery very often when I'm in a nice area, but when I'm delivering to areas with stop signs that have gang signs on and lots of people with backwards hats on and want to be SoundCloud rappers in the area, you know, that kind of deal, I never get the how safe did you feel. That is very weird to me. But anyways, I think I've had enough. I think my eyes, I think I need to go bleach them. But anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure to drop a like. Kind of a shorter one, but let me know what you think. I'll see you guys next time. Dash on.